This is no name. Real words. Hidden feelings. Stories I say off my chest today. I tell a story that isn't only mine, but could have been. Some of you will hear your own voice in it because the I here belongs to many of us. Let's begin the story. I look like an adult. Pay bills on time. I make tough decisions. I earn a decent living. I speak with a certain confidence, like I know exactly what I'm doing, where I'm going. The truth is, I only grew on the outside. The person you see, this capable, functioning adult, is a very convincing costume. Inside, I'm still stuck somewhere back in time, a much younger version of me, frozen. I learned early on that softness was a liability, a complete waste of time. It was a vulnerability I couldn't afford. Why? Because no one cared when I needed it. No one showed up. It's funny, isn't it? You couldn't hurt me. Not really. Because I was already hurt. The damage was done long before you ever came along. So, I started building walls. Thick, high walls. I called them healthy boundaries to make it sound mature and empowered. I became strong. Or at least, I acted like it. I got loud. I got confident. I took up space. And people started to notice. They clap for me now. They admire the strength they think I earned through discipline and courage. But it was never earned. It was a disguise, a survival mechanism born out of necessity. Life turned into a giant checklist. Get the degree, get the promotion, hit the sales target, increase the numbers, collect the titles, more. I kept telling myself that if I just built a big enough life, successful enough career, a full enough social calendar, then the emptiness inside would eventually feel small in comparison. But that's not how emptiness works. It doesn't shrink. It's patient. It just waits for you. You know what scares me the most? It's not failure. I've failed plenty of times, and I'm still standing. It's not rejection. I've gotten used to that. It's not even loneliness. I've made peace with being alone. What truly terrifies me is the moment the world goes quiet. The moment when the workday is over, the door closes behind me, the phone finally stops buzzing, and it's just me. Me and the child I left behind all those years ago. There I am, a drink in my hand, a book open on my lap that I'm not actually reading. My eyes are just staring out the window, into the darkness, almost like I'm in a staring contest with the silence, hoping it will look away first, but it never does. This is what happens when you spend a lifetime performing strength. I became rude because genuine kindness felt too risky, too much like an open invitation to be hurt again. I became cold because I convinced myself that warmth belonged to other people. To the people who got hugged as kids, the ones who were taught that it was safe to be soft, I stopped caring, or at least pretended to, because caring means you have something to lose. And the fear of loss was just too great. I wasn't protecting myself from others. I was protecting myself from the version of me that still needed love, the one who was still crying out for comfort and reassurance. I was afraid of my own needs. I look around my home, and I'm not proud of the trophies on the shelf. I'm terrified of them, because every single medal, every certificate on the wall, is a monument to a wound I ignored to earn it. Each achievement represents a time I pushed through the pain instead of healing it. I built this fortress around myself to keep other people out, to keep the world at bay. And in the process, I accidentally locked myself inside. Now, I'm alone in this castle I built, with all my shiny accomplishments, and the silence is deafening. So what now? Am I trying to catch up? Yes, I'm trying. Not in age. You can't turn back the clock on that. I'm trying to catch up in soul. I'm slowly, clumsily learning that real strength isn't about looking unbreakable. It isn't about having all the answers or never showing weakness. Real strength is allowing yourself to break. It's admitting you're hurt. It's feeling the cracks and still choosing to grow. Not by ignoring the pain, but by feeling your way through it. For so long, I've been terrified to listen to that quiet inner voice. But now when I close my eyes, when I let the silence in, I'm starting to feel, I think this is what I have to learn. This is the real work. That was another story with no name. Real words. Hidden feelings. Stories I say off my chest. If any of this resonated with you, if you heard a piece of your own story in mine, feel free to leave a word, a sentence, or just a dot in the comments. Sometimes a simple dot says everything we need to say. Thank you for listening.
Yeah!